private banks create money out of nothing and lend it at interest. Now, that sounds absurd.
Because it is absurd.
I teach sophomores about money and banking and how banks, they never believe it. And so you have to go through it again and again. Yes, banks really do create money. They really do. Here's how it happens. And it's absurd, and they're right to doubt that could possibly be what's...
It's so unfucking believable that the banks are scamming us. They're printing money out of thin air. It's so unbelievable to believe that they pulled off this scam, that people cannot believe it.
Really going on.
It's crazy.
It is.
Now, if the banking lobby is very strong, they're going to say, well, we don't want to change this system. We're making so much money out of it. What we have to do is, A, try and convince the people that it's their fault, that their wage claims are too high, and that's why we're having lots of inflation, or people are speculating on housing, and that's why house prices are going up. What they're not going to say is that this is happening because banks are creating money out of nothing and pumping it into the system, and that's why prices are going up.
Have you seen, did you not see what happened over the last 2 fucking years? I'm going to explain to you guys what happened over the last 2 years. Pandemic, to have a reason to flood the entire system with fake money. They had already bought their positions in the marketplace, but they needed to exit those positions, right? Because they need to reset the system. What do? They give all the fucking normies their $1,800 stimulus checks. And what do they say? Well, you know what? We need to take care of you. You know, we need to pump some more money into the economy. So we print tens of trillions of dollars. We get into massive debt with the IMF. We get into the massive debt with the Federal Reserve. And then what happens? All the rich dudes, that money gets pumped into the market. All of their shares, the value of their shares goes up. They fucking sell, right? They fucking sell the very top, because of course they sell the top. Do you think they don't fucking know? They're the ones that create the bottoms. They're the ones that create the top. And then you're left what? Holding the fucking worthless ass bags because you don't understand how the game is played. That's that, and guess what happens? It goes from taxpayer money and lent money to cashed out and funneled to private industry and into the pocket of rich people. That's why rich people get richer and poor people get poor. Most motherfuckers over the last 2 years that know how to make money, they got richer. My net worth multiplied by 40x over the last 2 years, 18 months. 40x, that's how much my net worth increased. Most poor people were even more poor than they were 2 years ago. That's how the system works.